So, how did the home inspection go? Are we all good to move in? Well, hold your horses. We don't get ownership of the apartment just yet. A few things to work on, but we move in just over 2 weeks. But better question, how did the game go without me? Well, the losing streak is over, so hopefully the apartment is in much better condition than this hockey team, which needs a total makeover that is going to need some time to get through the rough patches. Listen, since I didn't get to watch the game at all, thank God they won, but hey, how about I give you this one? How would you like to do the fan reaction? Do I? You ever just want to get down on one knee and thank the hockey gods upstairs that Phil Forsberg is a Nashville Predator? Hey everybody, it's Jersey Guy. Hold my beer. Are you sure you want me here? Hat trick watch anybody? Is it maybe somewhere that we owe a massive debt to the hockey gods? Again and again and again. Feel like a kid again, Johnny. Is happening? Is this happening? Is this happening? This isn't an ad for some dang cookie. I want a piece of that action. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. What do you have to tell me that is going to make me feel positive? And maybe the Titans won't let us down on Thursday. Let's walk it off! Okay, on with Johnny's reaction video.
Redemption take you home.
Oh my God, there must be a full moon outside. Johnny's letting me do the Preds fan reaction video. Okay, let me try to imitate him best I can. Everybody's hands go up, way up, as the Nashville Predators defeat the Buffalo Sabres by a final score of 6-4 on the back of 4 assists by the factor Ryan O'Reilly and another 20-goal season by Philip Forsberg as he gets his 20th and 21st of the season. Preds defeating the Buffalo Sabres Saturday night inside Bridgestone Arena. I thought that losing streak the Preds were on was going to last them the rest of the 30-something games left to go in the season. And it certainly looked like it at first in this game as the Preds got out to a 2-0 lead in the first period. Tommy Novak and Brady Shea put the Preds up 2-0. But then in the latter half of the first period, Bowen Byram and Rasmus Dahlin tied this game at 2 apiece. And I thought, oh yes, good. Without Johnny away, not able to torture him, this team is going to surprise him with a 7th straight loss. And then more fun in the second period as Philip Forsberg put the Preds back up 3-2, his 20th goal of the season, his 9th 20-goal season in Preds gold. That's a franchise record. And then, what's this? Brady Shea scores again? His 2nd of the game? What world am I living in? Johnny should miss these games more often if weird crap like this is going to happen and the Preds find themselves up 4-2. But then, late in the second period, it was Alex Tuch, and I forgot to mention that Eustace Annan was in the net because this is the second half of a back-to-back with the Chicago game on Friday. Saros getting a well-needed night off because he was rusty. The whole team played like crap in Chicago. They weren't playing much better as Alex Tuch cut the Preds lead from 4-2 to 4-3, shaping up for quite a hell of a third period potentially. In the third period, a period where the two teams combined registered under 15 shots on goal. Neither team desperate to win this game, apparently. Preds got themselves out to a 2-goal lead yet again as Ryan O'Reilly sets up Philip Forsberg for his 2nd of the game, 21st of the season, and boy would the Preds need that ever so important 5-3 lead heading into the latter half of the period. The Sabres would get a 5-on-3, and while they wouldn't score on both halves of the 5-on-3, they did score on the second half of it. Brady Shea in the box. Now the Preds are only up 5-4. And then 30 seconds after the Sabres had made it 5-4, the Sabres looked like they came all the way back and devastating Preds to maybe a 7th straight loss. Benson, but hold up. While there was bad back-checking on defense by Brady Shea on that 5-5 goal potentially, everyone's favorite video goal assistant Lawrence Feloney wants Coach Andrew Burnett to take a look at it. Sure enough, Krebs of the Sabres was not able to stay on side on that zone entry. Preds escape a potentially dangerous goal there by the Sabres and maintain their 5-4 lead. The Sabres would not get another chance to tie this game. Lindy Ruff would pull ukko-pekka, looking in with just over 2 minutes left to go in regulation. Sabres come close, I'll give them that, with the extra attacker, but finally a bad pass. Preds get it out. Jonathan Marchessault makes no mistake. He puts the dagger into the Sabres in this game, ensuring a season split between these two teams. Preds win a wild one Saturday night inside Bridgestone Arena by a final score of 6-4. So I'm of two minds now that the Preds go into the Four Nations tournament regular season pause. The Preds will be off until February 22nd when they host Colorado, and then are at home yet again on the following Sunday against New Jersey. Now, when it comes to the Preds' chances in the NHL draft lottery, which they have the third best chances of getting the first overall pick, you kind of want to pause, right? Even though you just won a game, because you want them to get rusty and then have to come back together with that back-to-back and hopefully lose both games, because they still have San Jose and Chicago in front of them to increase their odds of getting the first overall pick and finally getting this team to rebuild. If you look at moneypuck.com, the Preds' chances of making the playoffs for the first time in forever are under 0.5%. A big realization for this fan base. The positive things that I can take right now is that the big man who is helping the young kids adapt and finally take over for the older guys on the Preds roster, Ryan O'Reilly, who has a no-move clause, better stay past the March NHL trade deadline unless Barry Trotz gets a sweet deal. Future Golden Hall of Famer Philip Forsberg continues to cook. Another 20-goal season for him, a franchise record, his 9th of his career. Congratulations to number 9. And, well, we'll see how things go, but things are looking promising for Johnny taking me away from this small bedroom studio. So hooray! That's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching Johnny's Preds fan reaction videos. As always, it'll probably be a while before I'm invited back. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like it. You can find Johnny's social media and interact with him during every Preds game and every Preds trade that may come up with the Preds deadline just around the corner by clicking on the channel name. Tell all your friends about Redemption, and that Jersey guy got to do a fan reaction video this season, finally. And, well, enjoy the 2-week break, and we'll see what the Preds have to give us, hopefully getting themselves towards clinching that number 1 pick in the draft lottery in 2 weeks.